Hey, what's up, you guys? Back with another video. Keep in mind, I am new to this, but I am very true to this, so go easy on me. But today I'm going to be making in this video two trays, two eyelash case holders, and two makeup pencil holders. Okay, that one I'm showing you the difference in the type of trays. One is more square around the edges, and the other is more rounded around the edges. Both these trays are about 9.5 to 10 by 6.5 inches in diameter. There's the round eyelash case mold, and I'll also be making a square eyelash case mold. Just a nice designer items to hold your lashes. And if you're wondering who this lady is coming to you with this video, oh, sorry, there goes the makeup pencil holder. It'll look something like that. Just to show you about how much it holds and how deep it is. That's going to be some of the color choices I'm using. I'm sorry, but it is orange. I don't think it's showing up too good for you. I tried. Okay, there we go. I'm trying it again. Try. If you're wondering who I am with these bad nails, please don't hold it to me. Okay, I actually do nails, but when I'm working, that kind of does not bother me. That's some glitter that came from Walmart. I'm going to be using that inside the orange colors. The colors and that foil I'm going to be using also as well. That's one I might throw in and have a little shimmer with it. Now, my colors I've gotten from Amazon, as well as those cups and the gloves and my stir sticks that you see, which are all items you'll need. I am Uniquely Essential by Kina. You can shop at my website. You can visit, browse, make suggestions, and you can also find me on Instagram, Uniquely Essential by Kina. I do a lot of crafting and personal gifting items that I make for my customers. I also do the rolling tray sets. As you see, I show a quick little demo of some of the items that I gifted. I can customize just about any creation you can think of. I try my hardest. I do love to make these items as personalized and customized for your gifting needs, okay? I do enjoy what I do, and I am having fun, but you'll see me mixing up my resin here. As you see the slides of just things I've made. I'm mixing up the resin. The resin I'm using, this particular brand comes, you need the 1-to-1 ratio, equal parts in the mixing solution to get the proper measurements. Okay, I've gone in, added the color after I mixed the resin to its proper curing stages. I'm going to add a little bit more of the other orange to get more of my desired color. I do want my trays just a tad bit darker than my actually the tops. I want them lighter. The tops for my eyelash case holder, I want those lighter, so you'll see me change up in how I'm mixing everything once I get to those. But I do want my trays darker, so I'm getting that color measured just right for those to make it right. This will be a orange tray and lash set holder along with a pinkish fuchsia lash-like holder. And I'm just going to get that right. You see it's still clear on the bottom. I just want to stir that up real good, and then we're going to pour it on into our tray. I apologize about that, you guys. I had to go and get a pen to open up that color. I just got a stick pen. Just something sharp enough to puncture that tip on that bottle. Apparently it's a color I haven't used before, so it hadn't been opened. So you see, I just took a little stick pen, stuck it through there. Keep it moving right along. And I think I added about 5 drops of that one And I kind of always start off with about 5 drops. I'm going to go in with the flakes. You know, I start off with 5 drops and add it as I need more. Because each brand can be different. The liquid is definitely different. Gives you a different consistency from the powder, the mica powders. So, you know, just kind of try it and add it along as you go. And I'm going to mix in my gold flakes and glitter and everything I'm using for this one. Get it mixed up good. Okay, now we're ready to pour this on into the tray. You want to make sure you get those sides. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. So when you're pouring it in, you want to make sure that you're getting those sides to eliminate any possibilities of bubbles. I try to make sure it's tapping everything so it can slide and glide in there. It seems to feel it better. But with this particular tray brand, I cannot remember which one it was from Amazon, but it is the one that kind of self-stabilizes. It doesn't have the wood sticks to prop it up, and it seems to be a lot more sturdier than other tray resin molds I've ordered in the past. So I will be reordering more of these and seeing if this particular brand has the square shaped as well, because I do love the sturdiness in this one. Okay, and as you do know, resin self-levels for the most part, but you do want to make sure that that surface is leveled along with your mold is placed right on your surface. Otherwise, it will become uneven. With my trays, I like to leave a small layer left to go back and do the clear over on my trays, just a thin layer. And we're going to go in with the eyelash case. We're going to fill that in. And like I said, I want my lids, my tops to my eyelash holders to be lighter in shade than the actual case. Because depending on what I'm designing, I want it to show through either way, basically, whether I'm designing or not. Because, you know, sometimes you just kind of want to see like, oh, do I have enough or do I have the right ones inside? I wanted it to kind of, because when I made some before and they were darker, that was something that I noticed that the ladies were asking for. You know, they wanted to be able to see through it, which, you know, it makes sense, you know. You're on the go, you're on the go. Okay, ladies? All right now. Beauty on the go. And speaking of on the go, these are flat containers. And the round one, as well as the large square one, but the round one is definitely great for travel. Okay? Tested and proved. Great for travel. Fits in a lot of makeup bag sizes. You know, it's good for it. I'm going in with the heat gun. You want to take the heat gun to it or spray it with alcohol. It helps to remove the bubbles, and be mindful because some molds, you can scorch them with your heat gun. You know, some molds don't require the heat gun or not receptive to them. You know, they say they're not about that. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer these over to the drying area and get those dried up, and we're going to come back and start so they can begin their drying process, and going to come back in and start on the pink tray. And the pink tray, I'm going to fill it in, and then that's the color I'm using for that one. I think it just simply is pink, yeah. And I'm gonna fill it in, but I want the center of it to be a lighter shade, almost clearish, fading into the color. So you'll see me how I pour for that one. Okay, that one apparently wasn't open either. So I'm just going in, mixing up another cup of resin, 1-to-1 ratio. You're gonna see me go in, add the color. Once the resin is all mixed in, you see you got your cloudy color. It gets cloudy before it gets back clear. Now you'll see me coming back in where it's a more clear. You probably can't tell on the camera, but It gets ugly before it gets pretty when you're working with the resin. And I got a smaller cup because I'm going to separate the portions for which I'm coloring the top to that orange one that we did not do because I want it lighter. And also the cup holder for that one because I'm not going to fill it all the way. So we're making good use of our resin time and, portioning off. Because you only have a certain amount of time. You have about 30, 45 minutes or so to work with your resin depending on the brands, okay? Keep that in mind. And being that I want it clear or lightly centered on the pink tray, and then I want the lighter shade on the top, and then I'm halfway filling the cup, that one cup is going to pretty much make do for that. And where it doesn't, I'm going to go back and add more. For the orange, you see me mixing that orange after I've separated the resin into smaller portions. And I'm just going to mix that and get it how I like it. Mixing all the same ingredients, just less of them to get that lighter shade. Okay, look at me, mixing it like a pro, Yeah, so new to it. Well, I've been crafting and being creative all my life, but just the whole YouTube thing and the editing and yeah, I'm coming along. I'm coming along, and I really am enjoying myself. Okay, got that mixed up. We're ready to pour it on in. And remember, you don't want to mix your resin too fast, you guys. I know it may look like I'm going fast on here, but I'm not. And you don't want to mix it fast, and you don't want to scrape your sides, okay? When you mix it fast, it kind of creates bubbles, which is something you want to avoid as your resin cures. Okay, and we're going to fill this up now with the pencil cup holders and anything that kind of has a steep I don't know if that, no, not a circumference, but a steep, it's a steep design to it. I try to tilt it to kind of ensure that I'm getting full coverage. And that one has that center made how it's made that I just showed you. So you kind of got to be careful because it's going to run down all the way anyway. So don't worry about the getting on the sides because we're going to layer this color. But I like to tilt it because it goes in better. I tilt and I squeeze. I'm so sorry I have it out of image for you on that one. But that's how I normally try to get it in there. I think the pink one, you'll see it a little better. I was more in frame, but definitely tilt it to get it, kind of makes a less mess. So that's going to be the first layer, which will be the top of the makeup pencil cup holder. And I'm going to take the heat gun to those. And I kind of want to get around the sides as well, like I said, to eliminate bubbles. Just heat that up, and I always kind of get a little pressure and squeeze to possibly pop any bubbles that may be showing up or trying to come out. Okay, now we are going in. This is the pink, more squared tray. Me making a mess. Which brings me to another good point. I normally have my little spoons, but today for some reason, I am just working it. I had a lot to do on this particular day, so I'm just being lazy. I didn't use my spoon, but it's always better to scoop out your colorings and things of that nature, okay? Don't do like me and make a big mess unnecessarily, and waste products. So definitely use your scoops. They don't cost much. And sometimes, depending on how you're mixing and what you're mixing, you can go ahead and dip your stir sticks in them before you go into your resin. Anything but what I just did. Anything but pour it out. Because you can always, and it might mess up your your consistency in your color. You know, you might mess around and pour too much, too little, what have you. Okay, but we mixed everything in with that, the pink glitter, our flakes. We're going in, we're gonna pour, we're gonna start around the edges and kind of leave that center open. And remember I said we're leaving the center open because I kind of want to have a fade out look and make the colors more deep around the edges. Some trays you may see me where I only put color around the edges and have a completely different color along the other side. Hopefully you'll get to see some of those videos as well. I'm gonna try to keep uploading as I keep creating. And I wanted this look so that one, the design will show well, and I just wanted to try something just to give it a different appeal. You know, nothing major. And you see a little steam coming off. And you don't want to sit in one place with that heat gun. You want to keep it moving, okay? So now you'll see me about to mix up some more resin. We're going to go in and fill that in with clear so it can fade out. Okay, we're going to leave that thin line across the top as well so that when I go back in and seal the bottom, it'll be perfectly smooth in case I have to do any filings from the thick threads, okay? And you saw the square eyelash case holder along with the makeup pencil cup holder. I'm going to also be filling those in, okay? And we're going to mix those together. Get that poured out. And we're going to stir, 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 stir. Stir, 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 stir. Okay? One of these days, I'm going to go ahead and order the electric stirrer. It just seems like more of a mess and a hassle than what it may be as helpful. But I'm not judging it because I have not tried it. But I definitely will. But for now, I'm the manual stirrer in here, baby. And it is all stirred up. I'm going ahead and pouring it in to the center of the tray. And keep in mind, I am fast forwarding this video. Do not think I'm stirring that fast. You do need to stir your resin per your instructions. Most cases 2 to 3 minutes or so, maybe 4 to 5 minutes or so, depending on your brand. Be sure to stir that resin to its correct consistency, measurements, okay, chemical balance, however you prefer to see it. Make sure it's right, because if not, it's not going to cure. It could be cloudy. It can cause a lot of things, you know. It is ways to fix certain items that you're working on if you do. But just go ahead and stir it, you know, the proper amount of time and get that right, clear, you know, consistency, texture out of it and make it right. Okay, now I'm going in mixing a little bit of glitter. And I think I added purple, pink glitter, and the pink color. And mix that up. I added some flakes to this one as well for the eyelash case holder. But remember, I'm mixing these shades lighter. Okay, and I'm going to even go in a little later and put some more in because I'm going to do the base of the pink eyelash holder. But anywho, we'll keep up with the video. We're going to stir this up and get it mixed up good. Get rid of that clear from the bottom. Get that consistency right. And mixed up for our next items to be poured in, okay? I don't know what I'm doing right here. Bear with me. Bear with me, people. Okay, I'm adding the flakes. Okay, here we go. I'm moving right along. Okay, I'm here. Don't get me. Okay, we're going to pour this in. Fill this one. Okay, remember we are doing the pencil cup vases halfway because we're going to have a layered effect to those. And don't forget, while I'm getting ready to get that poured in, I am Uniquely Essential by Kina. I'm providing services for your gifting needs, okay? home decor, smoke essentials, party entertainments, any type of personalized gift, memorabilias, I'm here for you. Okay? If you think it, I'm going to try my best to create it, you guys. Shh, not while I'm pouring. Y'all remember that from Steve Urkel? Okay, I'm telling my age, but not while I'm pouring. And I really hope you all are enjoying my videos or continue to enjoy my videos. I know I've been enjoying making my videos. It's very time consuming. It requires a lot. But I love it. So it makes it fun. It makes it easy, okay? Coming in with this heat gun. Again, get rid of those bubbles. And like I said before, you can use the heat gun or you can also spray alcohol. Make sure it's a high percentage of alcohol to get rid of those bubbles for you. But yeah, you guys, I really enjoy this. And just to see some of the smiles and to hear some of the things people have to say about my work once they receive it, it just kind of brings a smile to my face. And I'm going to show you a little snippet before I seal this tray of what it looked like after I added the but added the vinyl on there. And I did use permanent vinyl for this, permanent glitter vinyl. Keep your standards high. And your lashes or something like that, I said. I hope you guys enjoy. Come back for more Uniquely Essential by Kina. Bye-bye.